What are you playing with here, Kerry?
Oh, now this is the new ThermalFlare, so part of our sleep mat arrangement we've got. This is the warm one, the winter one, the one when you're going to go camping in the hills. This is definitely the one to take. It's got a PRIMALOFT insulation inside it, and that's welded behind all the baffles on the inside here. So the great thing with these is the way you can just sort of pump them up. There's a one-way valve at the end. So you just get your inflation bag.
You don't need to have the inflation bag.
No, you can blow up by itself. So you can actually just put your lips over the valve and blow into it. The only issue with that is it does increase a little bit of moisture inside. So if you're going to do that, really important that when you get home, you have it with the valve wide open, just to dry up any sort of moisture that might get trapped inside it. But I mean, you can do it. But certainly, man, it's money well spent just investing in one of these inflation bags. The great thing with the inflation bag is you can actually use it as a storage bag as well. So it's a 2-for-1 deal, really. Blow it up. You've got a two-way valve at the end here, and then so that's fully open. You just engage the first half of the valve, and then you'll notice it's sort of sticking up in here. Get your inflation bag, push that in, like so. And then if you put a bit of air into the bag, close that up. And then just force the air out and goes into the bag. So it normally takes a couple of bags of air to get ThermalFlare fully inflated. So it's a lot easier than sitting there trying to blow it up by mouth, which again you can do, but yeah, definitely just buy the inflation bag. And then once she's tight and full, just take your inflation bag off, close your valve, and that's you for the night. Beautifully lightweight. 8 centimetres thick. Yeah, they're great. But just that warmth, just stopping any cold come through makes an incredible difference when you're sleeping on a cold ground. So if you've got a slightly lighter weight sleeping bag, this is definitely the one to get. Or if you're going to go somewhere and you're going to be sleeping on the cold ground, definitely invest in one of these. You'll get a way better night's sleep, which will give you more energy the next day. Yeah, so an R-value, that's just a resistance to the transfer of cold, if you like. So the higher the R-value, then the less the cold can get through the mat. So this has got a 4.2, we've tested it there, it's been ASTM-tested. And what that means, that's a good solid winter mat. So it gives it a, you won't get any cold transfer through that. Our ThermalFlare, we had that tested, that's at 2.5. So still good for 3-season camping, but this is definitely going to be a lot warmer. And you do notice that when you lie on it, you can actually feel the warmth come through your back, or no cold transferring through it. So really important if you're going to be spending a night on the cold ground, get yourself something that's got an R-value of at least 4.2. Oh, that's horizontal baffles in this. And the great thing with that is it stops a lot less movement, a lot less rolling around all the way through, and that just holds that, that PRIMALOFT in place. So that's been welded all the way through. And they're really simple to deflate as well. All you do is you just grab the valve, undo the first stage, and then undo the second stage. And then basically the air just forces out of the mat. So, and then just roll it towards that valve to compress it and tuck it away again. You can see how much air gets trapped inside this mat, and that's that PRIMALOFT just sucking all that air in and warming it up, so keeping it really nice and warm during the night, you know. Okay, and the fabric we use in this, it's a 40D nylon ripstop, so it's the same we use in the whole range, so through the ThermalFlare and the AirFlare as well. And that's still got that same TPU coating inside. So the TPU is great because it makes it obviously airtight and watertight, but it doesn't absorb any moisture into the actual membrane itself as well, so the TPU is pretty key. So that runs through the entire range of the AirFlare, ThermalFlare and ThermalFlare mats.
Pretty compact as well.
That's good, eh? Look at the size of that, you know. For the warmth you get out of this thing, that's really nice and small. It comes in well under 1 kilo as well, so it's not going to add a lot of weight, but it adds a huge difference to the sleep you're going to get. Yeah.